ever faced? And what did you feel like when you're on the mound knowing this guy, I can't get this guy out? There's a flip side to that question.
Yeah, so probably 2 or 3 years ago, I would have said that Bryce Harper was probably my worst matchup. But as a right-handed pitcher, the way things work is they don't bring me in to get Bryce Harper out typically. So I only have to do that 1 or 2 times. There's a guy named Adam Duvall who was with the Reds when I was with the Cardinals. And I was supposed to get him out every time. So every time I was there, he'd come up, they'd put me in, and he hit a double off me every time. And it was so frustrating. But that one you just have to keep reliving and reliving. So it's not a great answer. Out of the ball is not a household name. But that's who I was supposed to get out, and that's who constantly got my goat. Yeah.
My second to last question. Give me the major league pitcher that you have faced before as a hitter, and you had some success at, and tell the whole story.
So I still don't have a major league hit. So we're defining success very, very loosely here. I would say I got a sacrifice bunt down against Zach Greinke. So that's probably the most quote unquote success I had. And I faced Adam Wainwright a little further on in his career. Did not see the curveball, but hit a fly ball, I think. And that's the other version of success is lifting the ball versus the major league.
Speaking of sacrifice bunts, I did the Levitard show for years. The radio show ever, but it's hysterically funny. And the 4 knuckleheads who are doing the Levitard show are on the air, and they all say they can get a bunt down in a major league game against Garrett Cole. 4 radio hosts think they can get a bunt down in a big league game. And they call me, bring me on the air to refute or support what they said. And I can tell them, guys are idiots. You have 0 chance to get a bunt down in a big league game against Garrett Cole. Period. One thing is, as soon as you swear to face the pitcher like this, now you have no chance to get out of the way. So the first thing he's going to do is throw it right at your head. He's going to bump the tower, and then you're going to be way too afraid to even get into the box for the next time. 0 bunts in play against Garrett Cole. Please, hardest game in the world to play. I don't have to say it again.
I strongly agree, especially for someone like Garrett Cole. If you tell him you're going to get the bunt down, he's going to take that very personally, and your personal safety for them. So,
Matt, I know you've long admired, as we all have, Tim Kurkjian, and so I'm just wondering what you've always wanted as Tim.
I will say it is great, your speech to players about how hard and difficult it is to play baseball. It's nice to hear. And as I've progressed along in my career, it isn't one that journalists or reporters, it's not a narrative that we hear very much, but how do you balance, you respect the players, you respect how difficult the game is, but you also have to cover the game. And when the Yankees make a bunch of, plays in the 5th inning that don't go their way, that could have gone their way, how do you hold them accountable? How do you think about those things, and how do you balance?
I balance it by saying, if you're 0 for 20, that's all you have to present. This guy is in an 0 for 20 slump. And I understand that can happen to any player, anytime. When you can't throw a strike, I really understand that also. When you can't catch a ground ball that's hit 115 miles an hour at you, I understand that too. Where the balance comes in is when Garrett Cole did not cover first base on a play in the 5th inning of Game 5 of the World Series. That's unacceptable. Some of the base running that I saw in this postseason was ridiculous. If I had made any of those mistakes when I was 15 years old, Mr. Keene would have taken me off of our high school field and said, "You played enough today. You don't deserve to play if you don't know better than that." So my point has always been, if you are not paying attention to how to play the game, if you're not focused enough on how to play the game, you have crossed the line with me. Almost anything else I'm okay with, because I recognize I don't know how anyone gets a hit anymore in the big leagues. It's that hard. So it's a fine line between you have to be critical and tell the truth, but you're not going to go out there and make fun of someone. What's wrong with this guy? He's gone 3 straight games without getting a hit. Well, he just saw 100 miles an hour, 3 straight games from 5 different pitchers. That's the way it works today. It's not easy to do.
Let's hear it for our panel today.